All right, Carl. Now from the great state of Wisconsin, ESPN welcomes you inside the new state-of-the-art Miller Park in Milwaukee. Yes, it's time for another edition of Major League Baseball.
Today, it's the Houston Astros taking on the Milwaukee Brewers.
This is John Miller welcoming you to our Major League Baseball telecast along with former Major Leaguer and Hall of Famer Joe Morgan. Now, Joe, before we go to the first pitch of the ball game, what about the Astros in this game?
Well, John, they lost their last time out. Let's see if they can get a victory tonight.
Doug Davis
will be doing the pitching. He picked up 12 wins last season.
Well, Doug Davis is taking the mound today, so look for him to be one of the keys to this game. He's got a good cutter that he'll mix in with a nice curve. He's not a guy that will overpower you with his arsenal, but he's been effective lately, so let's see how he does today.
Now the pitcher is towing the pitching slab. It looks like we're just about ready to get started.
First pitch to him.
Sometimes you stay away just to set up the pitch inside. Let's see if he comes back inside with this one.
Now the 1-0 pitch. He squares around and he gets this one down. Davis is there, and his throw gets him. One away.
Here's the lineup for Houston.
Lance Berkman.
He'll be hitting third in that lineup. One out, none on.
First pitch on the way. Curveball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 pitch.
Now a swing and a drive deep into left field. This ball is going back. Gone! A home run.
John, I thought this one just might hit the wall, but it had enough carry to get out of here, and the pitcher is bummed.
He is bummed for sure. A liner, but I tell you what, the guy made hard contact, and when you make hard contact, you deserve to have something good happen, and that one, he just kept going and made it over the wall somehow.
Well, left fielder actually thought he had a shot at it at the beginning, but he wasn't able to get there in time.
Lance Berkman
is up now. So far, he's knocked home 31 runs. Pushed across 106 runs last year.
Took something off, and it swung on and missed. Strike one.
He throws.
Check swing, but he held up in time. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Swung on, hit softly towards the hole. Bay is there. And he throws the first in time for out number 2. Jeff Bagwell
up to the plate. He's got a .288 batting average, very healthy, with runners in scoring position. 32 RBIs for the year.
Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Off-speed pitch waved at and missed. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Trying to get him to chase a curve, but it's 1-2. The 2-1 pitch. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. The throw to second.
John, this ball is not hit particularly well, but he gets down the line quickly and is able to beat it out for a base hit.
2 outs, a man on first.
First pitch on the way. Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch. This one's popped up foul behind the plate. Now he's set. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Low and inside, and it's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. The next offering misses high and inside for ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-1 delivery.
Well, he was trying to stay away from the hitting zone, John.
Craig Biggio
digs in. Last season, he clobbered 24 home runs, with his career slugging percentage under .440.
First pitch, here it comes. Now he sets. Here's there's a bullet towards third. Bay puts it away, and the side is retired. The Astros get a run on the homer and take the lead. Now we go to the last of the first. The Astros lead it 1-0. Andy Pettitte
is going to be the pitcher in this one. He's got 7 wins for the year. Owns an impressive ERA of just 2.85.
Well, you have to look at the guy on the mound today, Andy Pettitte. And he had problems with his left elbow last year that he
swings and lines this one towards the hole. Bagwell is there, and he puts it away for out number 1.
And a chance now to take a look at the lineup for the Brewers.
Carlos Lee
is sitting in that number 2 spot in the order. Nobody on base with 1 out.
First pitch on the way. That's a called strike. It's 0-1.
Here it comes.
And man, that's one-on-one power baseball right there.
And that's high. 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch.
Changeup, swung on and missed, and that is out number 2.
Great location on this pitch. He kept it down and caught the corner.
Joe, I think the pitcher just had him fooled on this one.
Well, it's like he just pulled the string a little bit. That's good stuff right there.
Here's a quick look at the Astros and how they take the field defensively. Two outs, nobody on.
First pitch to him. Cutter just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch on the way. The 2-0 pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a ground ball to short. The throw to second.
Johnny found a pitch to his liking that time. Let's see if they can get something started here with 2 outs.
Runner on first, 2 outs.
First pitch, here it comes. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Throws to first, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, and 1 man left on. We'll go to the top of the second. The Astros on top, 1-0.
It's the last third of the batting order coming up.
Jose Vizcaíno
will be the first man up.
First pitch, here it comes.
There's a high drive hit deep into left field. This ball is way back. Gone! A home run! A solo homer, and suddenly they have doubled their lead. They lead by 2.
Kazon is going to show us this curve to get a better look at it. Some hitters really like him down and in. Apparently, he's one of them. That ball was hammered.
A majestic, soaring blast right there, Joe, that followed the outline of Mount Everest, I think.
Brad Ausmus
comes to bat here, hitting .255 during his career. His career home run total now is at 68.
First pitch on the way. Started to go, but he held up in time. 1-0. Here's the 1-0 delivery.
Well, every once in a while, you got to let it go. That's a big power swing right there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to second. Spivey has it on the hop. Over to first for out number 1.
Overbay does a remarkable job. He made a quick spin pivot there. A tough off-balance throw. And he was just hanging out there, and man, did he put it right there with something on it.
That's the hardest thing to do when you know you've got to get rid of it quickly. You're not stable yet. But a very fine job of being able to focus and get the accurate throw for the out. Excellent play.
Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1.
He delivers.
The 0-1 pitch is a changeup, swung on and missed. 0-2. Swing and a miss on the cutter that time. 2 down.
Man, that's right down the middle. He missed it. Strike 3. You'll see this thing get tracked to the lower corner of the plate. It looked like the batter thought he had this one, but in the end, it was just too much for him to handle.
Not the way he was looking to end that at bat, Joe. Base is empty, 2 down.
First pitch, here it comes. On the ground to short. Hall is right there. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. The Astros pick up a run on the homer and add to their lead. On now to the last half of the second. The Astros lead 2-0.
The 5, 6, 7 spots due up.
Brady Clark
will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
First pitch to him. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball waved at and missed. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch on the way. That swung on at a high fly ball to right. Berkman makes the catch to retire his man. 1 down.
He gets too far underneath this thing, and he lost a routine fly to right for the out.
Bay will get his first opportunity in this ball game.
First pitch on the way.
I think that pitch got there a lot quicker than he expected it to.
Pitch on the way.
Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Fastball got him. 2 down.
Well, he was looking dead red. He got the fastball, but he could not make contact. Strike 3.
Brady Clark up to the plate now. Last year he had 7 home runs. He's hit 19 home runs in his career. 2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. Swings over it for strike 1. He lays off the changeup. It's a good pitch, but it's 1-1.
I like the way he's changing speeds. He's moving the ball in and out, but this one is down and away.
Popped him up. Everett is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. No runs, no hits, and no one left on. We'll go to the top of inning number 3.
Houston is out in front,
2-0.
And they've got the 2, 3, 4 spots due up next.
Lance Berkman,
a feared hitter. He's due up 2nd in the next inning.
There's a swing and a bullet towards the hole. Bay is there, and he makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Berkman,
he's a switch hitter, batting right-handed. Nobody on base with 1 out.
First pitch on the way. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
He kicks, he throws.
Hit in the air to center field. And it's in there, base hit. The throw to second.
John, good bat speed through the zone that time. With 1 out now, let's see if they can try to move him along.
1 out, man on first.
First pitch, here it comes. Gets in to chase a bad one that time. 0-1. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. Lee glides over and makes the catch for the out.
He gets good wood on this one, but it hangs up long enough for the left fielder to get there without much trouble.
First pitch on the way. Swings and lines this one back up the middle. Can't cut it off as it rolls all the way to the wall. The throw to the plate.
That was a good pitch over the outside part of the plate, but he likes the ball there. He can extend his arms and drive it just like he did there.
Biggio will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
Runners at 2nd and 3rd, 2 down.
First pitch to him. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him.
The 2-0 pitch on the way. Cutter just misses, and he runs it to 3-0. The 3-0 pitch. Cut fastball. He's taking all the way. It's 3-1. Now the 3-1 pitch. Good pitch as he swings through it. 3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ground ball to short. Hall is right there. And he throws on to first, and the side is retired. The Astros score a couple of runs on 2 hits, but they strand nobody. Now we'll go to the bottom of the third. The Astros lead it 4-0.
And the numbers 8, 9, and 1 hitters are due up next.
Erickson
will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. He was just a little bit under it. 0-1.
He delivers.
0-2. Let's see if they want to finish him right here or waste one.
Fastball swung on and missed. He struck him out. 1 away.
When you pitch a hitter inside, you better not make a mistake and get it over the plate. He doesn't right here. Perfect pitch, down and in.
Davis will get his first plate appearance of the game right here. Base is empty with 1 out.
First pitch, here it comes.
There's 2 quick ones, and now the hitter's really in trouble.
Swing and a miss on the cutter that time. There are 2 down.
John, that pitch is down and in. That shows great control right there. That'll finish the job anytime. We've got a second now to see the cutter on K-zone. A fantastic strikeout pitch here. It's headed down and in, and the batter just didn't have time to adjust. He never had a chance on this one.
Not a real good swing, Joe.
But you've got to give the pitcher credit, too. He made the pitch, and the batter couldn't handle it.
Yeah, but just a bad swing.
Yes, it was.
Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1. This one's hit high in the air to shallow right. Vizcaino is there to make the catch, and this side is retired. And that's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We're through 3 innings now.
Houston with the lead.
4-0.
It's the last third of the batting order coming up.
Jose Vizcaino
will be the first man up.
First pitch, here it comes. Swinging the ball, hit pretty well, heading into foul territory down the left field line.
The pitch.
There's a swing and a rocket toward short. The throw to second.
John, now they're really in business. A base hit with no one out.
Osmuth will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
Runner at first, nobody out.
Over to first.
Nobody out and a runner at first.
Now a throw over.
1 man on, nobody out.
First pitch on the way. Cut fastball, swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Swinging a high drive down the left field line.
And foul. Here's a throw over to first. Grounded to second, could be 2.
Over to second for 1 and 2. A double play. Pretty good turn there, Joe, for the double play.
And that's just the way they draw it up, John. Great pivot by the shortstop.
Pettit will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch to him. Has him out front as he swings and misses. Strike 1.
That tells you better not get too comfortable in the batter's box.
1 ball, 1 strike, the pitch. He baffled him with the curve that time. 1-2.
A 1-2 pitch coming.
Now a swing and a ball hit foul.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way.
Fastball swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired.
Joey was picking on this hitter, working that inside on this one.
Well, he also made the pitcher's job easier by being off on his swing.
So, no runs, 1 hit, and nobody left. Now we move on to the bottom of the 4th. The Astros on top, 4-0.
The number 2 hole will be getting things started next.
Carlos Lee
Will be the first man up.
first pitch on the way. And that's off the plate away, 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed, and it's 1-1.
Man, he put everything into that swing. That one would have traveled a long way if he would have hit it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Ooh, tough to lay off that one, but it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch on the way. The 2-1 pitch is a changeup. Swung on and missed. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Good cutter. Swung on and missed for the first out.
John, that pitch is down and in. That shows great control right there. That'll finish the job anytime. He got in good rhythm here, John. Here's a look back at the pitches leading up to the strikeout.
And that's the way to do it, that's for sure.
Absolutely, John.
Spivey will step in. 1 for 1 in this game. First pitch to him. Now the 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a fly ball. Biggio is right there, and he hauls it in.
John, these are the kind of outs you get when you're pitching well. That's 9 in a row he's set down.
Bases empty, 2 down.
First pitch, here it comes. Swings and lines this one towards the hole. Vizcaíno dives, and he makes the catch. Oh, man. Vizcaíno. And they don't make any noise this half inning.
5th inning upcoming here at Miller Park.
The Astros lead 4-0.
It'll be the leadoff man trying to get things going here.
Lance Berkman
Is due up 3rd, and they're going to have to watch out for him.
first pitch to him. The off-speed pitch in there for a called strike.
Here's the pitch.
Watches that one, and it's called a strike. 0-2. Big swing and a miss on the changeup. He struck him out. 1 away.
He was looking for a fastball, John, but he got the changeup. Swung right through it. Strike 3.
Adams is being called in, and he's going to be the new pitcher. Currently with an ERA just above 5.40.
Well, they had to turn to the bullpen a little earlier than they'd hoped, but that starter just wasn't getting it done out there. Good move to get him out of there.
Bases empty, 1 out.
First pitch on the way. There's a swing and a bullet towards the hole. Bay is there, and he makes the catch. 2 down now. Berkman
Comes in now. He's a switch hitter, batting from the left side. Bases empty, 2 down here.
First pitch, here it comes. Checked his swing that time, and it misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Outside, ball 2. Now the 2-0 pitch. And this one's grounded to second. Spivey is there to play it on the high. Throws to first, and the side is retired. No runs, no hits, nobody left. We go to the last of the 5th.
Houston is out in front.
4-0.
5, 6, 7 hitters coming up next.
Brady Clark
Will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
first pitch on the way.
He kicks, he throws.
And that's down and in to even up the count at 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Ensberg has it on the hop. And his throw gets him. 1 away. Bay will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
1 out, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. Swings and lines this one towards the hole. Bagwell dives and he made the catch. Wow, what a play. Bagwell
Made just a sensational play, diving to get this one.
Well, it was ticketed for right field, but you can see here he stretches out and pulls this thing in, and just a super play.
First pitch to him. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. There's a swing and a ground ball. Everett is there. His throw not in time, and that'll be an infield single.
John, with 2 outs, you just want to hit a ball hard somewhere, and here he comes up with a solid base hit.
Paul will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
Runner at first with 2 down.
There he goes for second. A throw back to second, and he dives back safely. He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a line drive. Ensberg on the run as he gets there in time to put it away.
I'll tell you what, Joe, this is a great play. Here's another look at it.
Definitely, John. You see several nice things going on here, and they execute the play like it's routine.
The Milwaukee Brewers pick up a hit but leave a man at second and fail to score. We've played 5 full. Houston leads it 4-0.
And if you just tuned in, we want to remind you that I'm John Miller, along with Joe Morgan. Major League Baseball here on ESPN. The big hitters in the lineup right there in the middle coming up next.
Jeff Bagwell
Will be the first man up.
swing and a miss, and he falls behind 0-2. On the ground to short. The throw to second.
Well, they're keeping the pressure on. The leadoff man's aboard as they try to stretch this lead even further.
Nobody out and a runner at first.
Now a throw over. Trying to keep him close, and he's back in time.
Runner at first.
First pitch, here it comes. Swings and lines this one towards the hole, and that gets down for a base hit. And that is not in time, and he's aboard.
Back-to-back hits now to start the inning. Let's see how they play it from here. And I guess it's time for a little heart-to-heart talk here, John. It doesn't seem like they're going to pull him right away, probably just considering making the change later on.
Biggio will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Runners on first and second. Nobody out.
First pitch on the way.
Here's another look at the wild pitch, John. I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long. Whatever, he's given up an extra base there.
Nice sense. Here's the 1-0 pitch. He's ready. The 2-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a fly ball. Medium depth. Let's see if they try to score him. Lee is in his tracks, and he makes the catch.
He swings under this one, and the result is an easy out.
Jose Vizcaíno
Up there now. Last season he had just 3 home runs with a career slugging percentage under .400.
Here's another look at the wild pitch, John. I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long. Whatever, he's given up an extra base there.
The 1-0 pitch, a fastball, swung on and missed. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And it's through and into the gap. It should be extra bases. The throw to third.
I tell you what, there's a reason why that zone is colored red on his hit chart. There isn't a batter alive that wouldn't love to see pitches right down the middle every time he steps up.
Osmus will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
One out, a runner on second.
Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner. And he has to dive, but he's back in time.
Man on second, one out.
First pitch to him. He swings and it's a fly ball to right field. And it's in there, base hit. Vizcaíno around third, heading for the plate. And he is safe at home as he just does get in there to score.
This one you could dispute. It's hard to see if he got down in time, but the replay 230 got to the plate just in time.
It's hard to see with all that dust and all that excitement going on.
And every once in a while, the umpires need night vision.
Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. The throw to third.
John, as a pitcher, your best philosophy is go up swinging, and that's just what he does here. Atta baby.
One out, runners at first and second.
First pitch is a splitter away, 1-0. He's at the belt, the 1-0 pitch. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Good downward action to the splitter, 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss on the splitter, and that's out number 2.
A lot of people say the splitter is the toughest pitch to hit now, John. That one was really tough.
Jason Lane comes to the plate. Last season he hit 4 out of the park. In his career, his slugging percentage is .526. 2 down, runners at first and second.
First pitch on the way. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1.
Here's the pitch.
This is swung on and hit on the ground. Santos is up with it. Throws on to first, and the side is retired. The Houston Astros strike for 5 hits in the inning and put 3 runs on the board. On to the bottom of the 6th. Houston leads it 7-0.
They'll start at the 9th spot and then go to the top of the order next.
Carlos Lee
will try and get something started. He's up.
Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole, and it drops in for a base hit. The throw to second.
Boy, John, what an AB. He makes it look easy here with this swing. But coming off the bench cold is one of the toughest things to do in all of baseball.
And a throw over to first.
Runner at first, nobody out.
First pitch, here it comes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back in easily. Now he sets. Here's the swings and lines this one towards the hole. On to second for 1.
And he'll hold on to that one. He decides not to go for the double play. Maybe thought it was a little too risky. Over to second, not in time. Safe there, and they weren't able to get the double play.
Carlos Lee
is up now. He hit 31 home runs last year. He knocked in 99 last season.
A dive, but he's back in easily.
1 man out, 1 man on. A runner at second.
First pitch to him. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. Vizcaíno takes charge in this one, and he puts it away for the out. Junior Spivey
gets a shot here. Last year he had 7 home runs. His career slugging percentage is under .450. 2 down and a runner on second.
But he's back in time.
Runner in scoring position at second base with 2 down.
And he's on the move for third. Right back to the mound. Everett has got it. He'll throw on to first, and the side is retired. The Milwaukee Brewers aren't able to push across anything and have been shut out through the first 6. At the end of 6 full innings, the Astros on top 7-0.
The 3, 4, 5 spots in the order coming up next.
Lance Berkman
is due up next, and you always... That ball is lifted high in the air, deep down the right field line.
And foul.
He throws.
Grounded down the first base line. Overbay has got it, and he'll step on first for out number 1.
Nice play over there at first just to keep that one for himself.
Bagwell will bat here. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch, here it comes. Starts him out with a big curveball for a called strike. Swing and a miss, and he falls behind 0-2. And this one's grounded to second. Spivey has it, and he throws to first in time for out number 2. Ensberg will come to the plate, 2 for 2 in this one.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch to him. Swing and a liner to left, and that falls for a base hit.
Here's a guy that's at his most effective when he can extend those arms and take a big cut at the ball up in the zone like that. We've seen him do that before. That's where he likes it.
Hit in the air toward foul territory down the left field line. There's a swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time for out number 3. No runs on one base hit and a runner left at first.
Time of the 7th inning stretch here in Milwaukee. Houston is out in front,
7-0.
The heart of the order coming up next. Bay will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
First pitch on the way. Now here's a swing and a fly ball. Biggio is there, and he gloves it for the out.
The center fielder has to range to his left, but he's able to track it down over there and put it away.
Number 12 will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch to him.
Man, that's what you call popping the mitt. Right on the outside corner. Down and away.
He throws.
On the ground to second. Vizcaino is there. On to first for out number 2. Bay will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Base is empty, 2 down.
First pitch on the way.
Tough pitch for the hitter. He's ball down and in. There's not a lot he can do with it. It's a great spot if you can get him to chase it.
Now the 1-0 pitch. 1-0 pitch is a sinker, swung on and missed. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch.
And this ball hit pretty well down the line and right. This ball is curving
and foul.
A 1-2 pitch coming.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired.
This isn't a bad pitch to hack at. He just times his swing wrong. Batting is all about rhythm, and he appeared off here.
And a nice job by the pitcher, whose job is to upset his timing and rhythm up there.
The Milwaukee Brewers are frustrated yet again, and that's now 7 shutout innings. We'll move ahead to the 8th. The Astros lead it 7-0.
It's the bottom 3 of the batting order coming up.
Jose Vizcaino
will be the first man up.
Fastball in will set up the next pitch. That'll keep the outside corner for the pitcher.
This is swung on and hit on the ground. Spivey has it on the hop. Throw on to first in time, 1-1. Osmuth will bat here. He drove in a run earlier in this game.
1 out, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. Swings and misses at the good change. It's 0-1.
The pitch.
Got the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now, 0-2. A changeup that time, and he swings and misses. Strike 3, 2 away.
He's obviously a low ball hitter. He couldn't catch up with that one. That's up and away. 3 pitches and he's out. Great pitching here. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, strike 1, strike 2, strike 3, and see you later. Base is empty, 2 down here.
First pitch to him. Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. The 2-0 pitch on the way. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed that time, and it's 2-2 now. 2-2 on the way. And he sends this one in the air towards center. And that one falls in there, base hit. The throw to second.
John, as a pitcher, your best philosophy is go up swinging, and that's just what he does here. Atta baby.
2 down, a runner at first.
First pitch, here it comes.
Man, big rip at that one, but he was looking for something else.
Got the curve by him that time, and he's in control, 0-2.
Here it comes.
Oh, man, the big hook, and he struck it out. The side is retired.
He has punished him here, John. 3 great pitches.
Well, he's got to have great stuff because you don't see guys go down on 3 pitches like that very often.
Very nice.
No runs on a hit, and 1 man left on. Here come the Brewers in the last half of the 8th.
Houston with the lead.
7-0.
It's the last third of the batting order coming up.
Brady Clark
Will be the first man up.
first pitch to him. Cutter just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch on the way.
Not many people can handle that fastball up and away.
The 1-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. The throw to second.
John, now they're really in business. A base hit with no one out.
Hall will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Runner at first, nobody out.
First pitch on the way. Swings and misses at the good change. It's 0-1. He's running towards second. And he is out on a good throw. Osmus
Can be awfully tough to run on, and he shows you why on this play.
Look how he gets his whole body into this one. You know, having a good arm is one thing, but when you have good mechanics, your throws become...
Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Ensberg is there. And a good throw gets him. 2 down.
Nice play by the third baseman, and he comes up throwing the first and is able to retire the runner.
Base is empty, 2 down.
First pitch, here it comes. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Ensberg is right there. His throw not in time, and that'll be an infield single. Erickson will step in. He's 0 for 3 up to this point.
Runner at first with 2 down.
First pitch on the way. Took something off, and it swung on and missed. Strike 1.
He delivers.
Swing and a bouncer up the middle. Pettit is there, and he puts it away for out number 3. The Milwaukee Brewers still can't buy a run as they've been held scoreless here through 8. We're through 8, 9th inning coming up. The Astros lead 7-0.
And the 2, 3, 4 spots will be coming up next.
Lance Berkman
Is always a tough hitter to battle with, and he's coming up second.
swung on and ripped towards second. Spivey is there, and his throw is in time for out number 1. Berkman
Will dig in. He's a switch hitter. Batting from the right side here. Base is empty. 1 out.
first pitch to him. First pitch is a changeup outside. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he was well below that one. 1-2.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way.
Just misses with some paint off the inside corner, and we're even at 2-2.
Anytime you go inside with a changeup, you're risking getting the ball hit out.
This is swung on and a liner, and it's through into left field, a base hit.
Good pitch that time. Had him lunging at the ball, but he's able to get himself down the line in a hurry and he just beats it out.
Runner at first, one down.
They throw over to first.
One on, one out.
There he goes toward second. And he's in there at second.
Here's another look at the steal. He beats the throw easily.
Yeah, and I tell you what, he didn't have much of a jump from first base, Joe. That slide I thought was a big one.
Well, sometimes, John, you can tip the pitcher off if you get too big a lead, so he did a good job on this one.
There's a swing and a bullet towards the hole. Bay has it, and the runner will have to hold at second base. Morgan Ensberg
Steps in.
He had 10 swing and an easy ground ball to short. Bay has it. Throws on to first in time to retire the side.
Here's the replay, Joe, and he almost made this one.
Let's have a look. This is a bang-bang play at first. Does the umpire make the right call? You bet he does.
The Astros pick up a hit but leave a man at second and fail to score. And we move on to the last of the ninth. The Astros lead it 7-0.
And they've got the 2, 3, 4 spots due up next.
Carlos Lee
Will be the first man up.
first pitch, here it comes. Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch on the way.
Well, he was going for the big fly, but he comes up empty.
1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Good looking fastball, but called the ball. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. And that misses outside. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch on the way. The 3-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. It's 3-2. This is the payoff pitch coming. Swings and lines this one back up the middle. Spivey will come to bat now. He's 1 for 3 in the game.
1 out, nobody on.
First pitch on the way. Started to go around, but he held up in time. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Swing and a fly ball down the left field line. Ensberg is there, and he puts it away for the second out. Lyle Overbay
At the plate. He's hitting better than .410. He's got a .291 career batting average.
That swung on and a high fly ball to right. And that's a base hit as it gets down in front of him.
That was a good call to put the pitch high on the outside corner. That's a tough pitch for him, but he showed some good discipline and made good contact there.
Watches a changeup go by for strike 1.
The pitch.
Swing. The Houston Astros
Get a fabulous effort out of their starting pitcher tonight. The shutout and a victory.
And John, getting a complete game shutout from your starter, that's what you look for from opening day till the end of the season, and it only happens a few times.
Andy Pettit
Pitched shutout ball in this one, and there is absolutely no question that he's our ESPN Video Games Player of the Game.
Pettit's a pitcher that you can count on to eat up a lot of innings while limiting his mistakes out there on the mound. It was another solid outing for him in this game, and you've got to love the steady presence he brings to the ballpark.
So that just about wraps things up from here. For my partner, Joe Morgan, and our entire ESPN crew, this is John Miller saying thanks for being with us. And once again, our final score, the Houston Astros take the victory
7-0.
This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com.
So long from Miller Park.